my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today I am back at the channel with another speed build in the new world Mount Komorebi, and this time I am building something in the snowiest part of this world. So we are up the mountain, and of course, because this is more of a vacation destination area of the neighborhood of the world, I thought let's do a rental house, but not go for a traditional rental because there were already two really nice ones built by James Turner and Simlissy, and I thought let's do something completely different for the people who are more into like modern cabins instead of like the traditional ones that they placed here. So what I'm building is a modern, like mid-century modern contemporary vibed cabin. I'm going with very light colors to make it feel very cozy and airy, and also give it this more of a Scandinavian feeling, especially with the roof that I'm gonna add. It's gonna be a little bit weirdly shaped. It has a very high, like pointy bit, and I'm also extending the eaves, and that really gave me a very Scandinavian feel, which I love in a cabin. I mean, I love Scandinavian homes, and I know this is not a on-point Scandinavian home. That's why I'm not calling it that, but it definitely was inspired by a Scandinavian feeling cabins. So yeah, just so that you know, and I'm loving the end result. I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially the large windows on the side that gives it more of a mid-century modern vibe. And I love that space. I used it actually as a playroom for the family. So this house will have two bedrooms, all off the side. On the right side there will be two bedrooms, then next to that there will be a play or a activity room for the family, and then on the left side we're gonna have the bathroom, the kitchen, and then the dining and living room all in one area. But I am dividing the spaces with platforms, of course. I've been loving the split level tool so much. Why didn't they give us that sooner? This is such a game changer, because I am so motivated in building again. It's been a long time. I had a little bit of a builder's block. As you all know, I've been struggling with lots of mental issues, and even building in The Sims didn't really get my mind off it. But lately it's been so healing just to play around with platforms, and it's really making me love the game even more. Definitely for building wise. Gameplay wise, it's still a bit boring for me, to be fair, but I'm more of a builder and not a gameplay kind of person. Although if we have gotten maybe rentals like these ones that we could own by our sim, then maybe I would be more inclined on playing the game. Because what if we could own multiple houses and multiple vacation homes with only one family, and then you could maybe play like a rags to riches style, and you need to earn money every time you want to buy, of course, a house, because houses are expensive. So that makes me play the game more, because I already did a Rex to Riches, a Seasons Rex to Riches in my own personal save file, and that was so much fun. I've built up my entire house there, but now I'm done. My house is finished, and I actually haven't touched my Rex to Riches anymore, because what's the point? I'm rich now. I've done everything. I have a house. Maybe I should do I could do maybe like a retail store and build that up and own that, because that is something that you could do. You could also own like a restaurant, so maybe I should do that in my rags to riches. But if I could have owned multiple houses, I would have not been done yet. And I would have been doing a little bit more gameplay with my game. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, I am doing a little bit of landscaping at the front of the house. And because this world is always snowy, I couldn't see where my terrain paint was added in. So what I did is I did place this build on a different lot where it was sunny, and I did make sure that all of the terrain paint, all of the colors of the house, and all of the bushes and trees were placed properly. So this cabin actually functions in winter, but also in summer, spring, and fall. It looks amazing in every season. So it's not only for your use year in Mount Komorebi. If you're like, I need a cabin, but maybe for like Granite Falls, this would fit in perfectly there as well. So just a heads up so that you know that it's not exclusive to this world, which I think is lovely. So here adding in some windows where we have our bedroom. So like as you can see, the house plan is taking shape. I have multiple platforms inside of the house. I do add in a wall there in between the living room and the games room. I do add in a wall and then a large open door so that it feels like it's separated, but still feels as if it's a part of the house. That is what I'm trying to do with this build. And I love these large the large doors that came with the Eco Lifestyle Pack. They look amazing on these modern homes. This is what I've always wanted, and that was also the largest thing that I was very happy with the Eco Lifestyle Pack is the doors. The doors are amazing. I only wish that they gave them in a higher wall size. To be fair, that it would have been even better. But for this point, I like what I'm seeing. So what am I doing here? Oh, I added in a very light floor color. So the floor color of the exterior patios are a little bit darker, but in the interior, I definitely wanted to go for a very light color. So that is what I'm doing right now. And I think it looks really good with the furnishing that I'm gonna add in. So I am keeping it very minimal with packs. I do use a few packs, but definitely not all the packs like I usually do. So, you know, there are a few that I use. So like I'm using the Snowy Escape, I'm using Cats and Dogs, City Living, Spa Day, and there's probably one more, Perfect Patio. That's it. I'm also using Perfect Patio and maybe one or two other packs that I've forgotten, but there aren't that many in this build, which is good. I always try to constrict myself to the packs unless I'm doing like a mansion. When I'm doing a mansion, I feel that I do need all my packs to make it function properly and to fill in all the little spaces, because mansions usually have a gazillion bedrooms and a gazillion rooms where you can sit, lounge and eat, and then I feel that I need more packs to fill in those spaces. But for a tiny house like this, it works perfectly to restrict my packs. So yeah, as you can see, the house is taking shape. It's looking very beige, intentionally very beige and light. And I love the shape of the living room. I pushed together the two sofas to make like a sectional, like a corner sofa. And then I added in like the fireplace. I really love that fireplace. I didn't think I would like that fireplace as much as I looked at it in the trailer, but now working with the fireplace, I actually love it more. And this is my favorite fireplace, and also the other variation is also one of my favorites as well. But I feel for a more modern vibe house, this fireplace looked a bit better, especially because I wanted a very grand and open feeling, and that is what this fireplace gave me. So here I am doing, what am I doing? Oh, I'm placing another platform because I felt that it looked a little bit boring. So I'm doing a platform with tiling, and then I'm adding in some plants and flowers there. And then the chess table, I am gonna place somewhere else, and I'm gonna add in the table that has the little chairs going into the ground. I don't know what the name of it is. And I'm also gonna add in a hot pot on top of that table because that's the only thing that my Sims are eating at the moment. I only make meals through the hot pot recently because I just love the entire feel of that interaction, and I love that my Sims actually sit together and they wait until the hot pot is ready, and it's an entire meal that they can do as a family. So I love using that in game. So here working on the play area, so I added in a puppet theater, as you can see, also another sectional couch, so I do see my Sims sitting there and watching the puppet theater, which I thought was a really fun little thing to add in. And then I'm also gonna move the chess table right there in the play area. And then here I'm moving all the couches and the tables because I needed my dining table to come right here in this little nook. And I did test out everything. It is functional. You can light the fireplace, you can sit on the couch, and you can also eat on the dining table. So there are no routing issues whatsoever, because I did think that there were a few issues. And at one point I couldn't light the fireplace because the table was a little bit too close, but I did fix that before uploading it to the gallery. So everything should be functioning and ready to go for you all. So anyways, here doing the bathroom. So the bathroom is more on the smaller side. I would have preferred a more spacious bathroom and a separated toilet area, but yeah, I didn't really had the space, and I didn't want to compromise the floor plan because I loved how it looked so much. And I decided just to include the toilet within the bathroom, so no separate, separate room. And I think that's fine. I think it's fine because it's just a rental. It's not an actual house that you would live in whole years round. So when you rent a home, I think it's fine that the toilet is inside of the bathroom. I mean, just my opinion, of course. And then outside on the patio that is connected to the games room, I decided to add in a hot tub. I am gonna make that patio one tile larger in the very end because I just didn't like how this lined up. And I'm also gonna place these planters a little bit better because now they look kind of weird. But that you all will see in the house overview in the beginning and in the screenshots at the very, very end. And then here going back inside the kitchen, and I'm adding in a little bit more clutter, and I'm also gonna add in a tea maker. I just love drinking tea with my Sims in game, especially here in Mount Komorebi. It just makes sense for them to have a tea machine in every home. And I also made sure that I put up the sign that the Sims would take off their shoes when they come inside the house, because I just thought that it was very important, especially gameplay wise with this world again. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm furnishing the bedroom. So because this is a rental lot, I'm not going all out with little bits and bobs and, decorational pieces. I keep it very light and easy because it is a rental. But if you want to use this as a residential lot, you of course are more than, you can do that definitely. You're more than welcome to change the lot type because I also see Sims living here. It's definitely an opportunity, but for me, this felt more as a rental because of the size and because of it doesn't really have much room for expanding as well, and it has this really cabiny vibe going on the inside. So for me, this is more of a rental, and that's also how I upload it to the gallery. So here, what am I doing? Oh, I added in a double door for the master bedroom. That just made sense. And then here furnishing the master bedroom, again, I went with these really light and beigey colors just to match the entire interior of the rest of the little cabin. Also integrating some of these like wooden walls, and I think it looks really cute. Definitely happy with how the bedroom turned out. It's very cute, very clean looking, and I think very soothing. That is what you're going for on vacation, right? For a relaxing and a soothing environment, just, you know, no stress, just you and the kids or your husband, and not thinking about, oh my gosh, what an ugly wallpaper, or it feels so dark. No, I didn't want that feeling for my Sims. I wanted them to feel happy and light when they are on vacation. So yeah, I'm very happy how it turned out. Anyways, the only thing that we still need to do is add in some curtains, of course. And sadly, lately, my curtains have not been placing correctly. Every time I place a curtain, they sometimes spin on the outside of my walls, and it's driving me insane. So yeah, that's also, I think, a little bug that is still in the game, and hopefully they will fix very soon. And then here we are in the kitchen, adding in a little bit more clutter because it felt a bit too clean and empty. And yeah, that's basically it, you all. We are at the end of the video. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about my 2-bedroom cabin, my rental cabin, what you think about the color palette, and what sort of cabin I should build next, because this is definitely not my last cabin, because winter is coming. It's becoming this beautiful Christmas season, and then I really am always in the mood on building snowy cabins. So leave your suggestions down below, and if this is the first video that you're watching, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video from me. So that's it, you all. Hopefully you have an awesome day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.